Roman Reigns devastated as LA Knight humiliated him on WWE live event. Picture the scene. Roman Reigns is standing in the middle of the ring, riding the high of one of the greatest wins of his entire career, ready to soak in the glory. And then, in the blink of an eye, one man walks out and completely flips the mood of the entire arena. That man is LA Knight, and what he said next had fans on their feet and Roman Reigns visibly rattled. Stick around, because this confrontation is one of the sharpest promos WWE has produced in months. Before we break it all down, hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. Wrestling Rush News brings you these fireworks the second they happen. Let us set the stage, because timing is everything in wrestling, and WWE nailed it here. This all went down on the Raw following SummerSlam, just one night after Reigns delivered an absolute classic against Seth Rollins, closing the book on their Shield history and retaining the World Heavyweight Championship in the process. Reigns walked out to celebrate, basking in the glow of victory, even letting the crowd sing Rollins' entrance music as a show of respect. It was a feel-good moment, the kind of scene where the babyface soaks in applause and everyone goes home happy. Except, this is wrestling, and feel-good moments never last longer than a commercial break. Enter LA Knight, strolling out to a reaction that honestly rivaled anything Reigns himself has received in recent memory. Think about that for a second. This is a champion who main event SummerSlam less than 24 hours earlier, and the crowd still erupted like Knight was the biggest star in the building. That alone tells you everything about how badly fans want to see this matchup happen. Now here comes the verbal beatdown. Knight did not waste any time with pleasantries. He congratulated Reigns on the win, sure, but immediately pivoted into pointing out something Reigns could not easily brush off, that he had beaten Rollins without a single member of the bloodline standing by his side. That is a subtle but sharp jab, essentially reminding Reigns and the entire arena that his family has been doing a lot of his fighting for him over the years. Knight then reminded everyone that he has been asking for a one-on-one shot at the championship for months, and instead of getting a straight answer, he kept getting thrown obstacles instead, cousins, family members, anyone but Reigns himself standing across the ring from him. This is where the promo really caught fire. Knight made it clear he did not care when the match happened. Tonight, next week, Money in the Bank, even WrestleMania, he was ready whenever Reigns wanted to stop hiding behind excuses. Think of it like someone challenging you to a video game rematch after you spent months dodging them with excuses about your controller being broken. Eventually the excuses run out, and Knight made sure everyone in that building knew it. Reigns, to his credit, did not just stand there and take it quietly. He fired back, mocking Knight's megastar nickname and even taking a shot at his jewelry, because apparently no confrontation is complete without a fashion critique. Reigns argued that beating his cousins in a six-man tag match simply was not enough to earn a championship opportunity, pointing out that Knight had not won a tournament, a battle royal, or any major singles victory that would justify jumping the line ahead of other contenders. It was Reigns doing what Reigns does best, using logic and swagger to talk his way out of a fight while still sounding like the smartest guy in the room. But here is where things got personal, and this is the line that is already living forever in wrestling clip compilations. Knight looked Reigns dead in the eye and delivered one of the most savage lines of the year, essentially telling Reigns that when he figures out where to buy a pair since he apparently cannot grow one himself, he should come find Knight so he can smack him back to factory settings. If you felt that burn just reading it, imagine hearing it live in the middle of a packed arena, in Rollins' home state no less, with the crowd absolutely losing their minds. Knight capped it off by declaring himself the uncrowned champion of the world before walking away, leaving Reigns standing there visibly stunned, staring after him without a comeback. Let us be honest, that is not just a promo, that is a full-on verbal knockout. Reigns walked into that segment expecting a victory lap and walked out looking like a man who just got told exactly what half the WWE universe has been thinking for months. No official match has been confirmed yet, but with a reaction that hot and a challenge that direct, it feels like a matter of when, not if, these two finally settle this in the ring. Here is the bigger picture worth thinking about. LA Knight has spent years being one of the most over stars on the roster without ever securing that elusive world championship run. Fans are desperate to see him get his moment, and this confrontation might be the spark that finally lights that fuse. Keep this channel close, because if Reigns and Knight collide for that title, you know we will be covering every second of it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.